What's going on, everybody? So today we have a new video. If you guys know, I normally stream this game, but seeing of how there's a new support coming out, I figure I'd throw my little 2 cents in and give my thoughts. Again, I'm not no like top 500 bat main or nothing like that. Like I said, I'm gold for all my roles, but nonetheless, I still think my commentary and opinion can be helpful for some. So here's my 2 cents. So on the new support Juno, I think that she's a very good support healer. Obviously, you could probably pull off main healer potential if you're you're good enough. But I feel like for most, she'll kind of be like a Zen in instances. There's even lobbies where I was playing with her and I was like Zen's was getting like more heal stats than me, but you know like how Zen kind of his whole thing is building for his ult and using that to kind of save on big moments and things of that nature. But with Juno, I definitely feel as though she's a good like a collaborative flex support. She's definitely, if you got the aim for it, I'm a bat main for all context. I'm a bat main. Whenever I play support, I go bat. Bat is like my go-to. BAP is my bread and butter. So when I seen that she had the burst fire rate, I was just like, okay, this I might have to check her out because I didn't really check out Marga or Ramatra. They weren't really my interest. But once I seen that it was gonna be a support and that it was gonna be bursts, I was like, okay, I'm inclined to check her out. But yeah, like I said, I definitely think she can be like a secondary healer. I don't know, or I don't think you can probably pull off the main healer. Um, but she has really nice little quirks to her. You know, I know my girlfriend, she was just like, oh my god, she's such a cute hero. And I know all the girlies are going sick about Juno, and then we're gonna start seeing Juno memes over the Mercy main meme. so, um, but yeah, definitely see the potential where people are gonna like buy into all of her different outfits and skins. But we're focusing on her usability and my opinion on her usability and how she is a support. Okay, I definitely think that with the little setup that she has going on, she could definitely get picks. Cause that I'm noticing that like her damage in a lot of these lobbies, a lot of people were using her as like a DPS support, and they weren't really like using her heals like that. But again, she's still new, so this is just a little test before she comes out in about a month as of me recording this. But I definitely see her damage potential is there. Her damage potential is there. Getting picks, that's not going to be a problem for her. Even my girlfriend was using her, she kind of felt as though like her heals was lackluster, or man, like you really got to try for her heals, while her damage just kind of flowed naturally. Um, I definitely can see the comparisons to like Kiri, Lucio, Fair, those more like mobile fly style. Like it's like a, I see Juno as like a mix of a bunch of characters. Um, just like you know how she flows out of the way. You can see in some of these clips, I'm like able to really like maneuver away from a tank trying to dive me, but I also end up getting killed by this one diva. So it's like she definitely has some mobility, and I think that will be helpful for some. You know, definitely more mobile than Ana. So I like that. I definitely like that, and I also like how like she has that little ability where you can like shoot out burst heals, and it also does damage. So it's kind of like Cassidy's ult, where you get enough people in your line of sight, you can hit it, and then it like give out a little burst of heals. Like again, people are just like, oh, it's not a lot of heals. It's not gonna do a lot. I think in very critical scenarios, that little ability is very helpful because it'll just give you a little burst just to keep somebody alive or save somebody before they die, and then you can come in with your gun and shoot up some heals and you know be a little lifeline, if you will. So I like that. But in that same light, one thing that I do not like, or it's kind of like a little annoyance to me, and I've seen like those big Overwatch creators like Flats and even Dylan Dubs say like, you have to, whenever you do that little like line of sight burst ability, you have to press fire. I feel like if you let go of the button, it should just automatically do it. Having that little fire toggle there, that again, critical scenarios, it won't be helpful, because that one split second when you're shooting out those heals versus when you have to press that fire button could be what saves a team fight versus what costs you a team fight. But again, I'm not no diamond top 500 grandmaster. I'm just a gold support player giving my little 2 cents. So that was kind of a little annoying, the whole that you have to press fire. But again, otherwise from that, you know, she's pretty cool. She's pretty smooth. I like her style. Definitely gonna get her gold when she comes out. Another thing I seen people kind of critiquing is her ult. I personally don't really have a problem with it. Like they were saying, like with her ult, you should be able to move. You could like set it in a set place so that people can move around the ult instead of having the ult just randomly move wherever, like in a straight line. I personally don't have a problem with that. I feel like it moving,
Yeah, they
you know,
let her
on
live.
those push maps, it's awesome, you know. But again, you could always make the argument that putting it on the payload and just having to move with the payload. But I definitely think she's a hero that would be helpful on those push maps. That's why I said, you know, the similarity to Lucio and those more movable, you know, mobile heroes. But I definitely think she shines a lot in those push maps. I don't know what they were going for when they were making this hero, but definitely think on those push maps you can really feel like her presence and see, you know, she can get those picks. Her ult gives out damage, boosts, and it heals. I just feel like those are like chef kiss for the push maps. But like I said, for these other games where you see it's kind of like the like domination style game modes and stuff like that, she's kind of okay, you know. I definitely feel like her presence wasn't felt too much. But again, this is just off of the instance where we got the little weekend to play with her, and this is me making the video and getting it out as soon as possible. So my opinions could always change, but I think this character, I should say hero, I think this hero is interesting. I definitely think I will be playing her because like I said, I really like those burst gun styles, if that makes sense. Like I said, I like BAP. So she's a very small character. Like I think she's barely taller than Kiri. When I was playing with my girlfriend, we kind of did like a size comparison. She's like barely taller than Kiri, and she's really like small. So again, really little hitbox. Gotta really be precise to hit her. And with her mobility and how small she is, and I just feel like she has the potential to be something solid. Definitely think see her being a solid hero. And I also have to give props to Blizzard because they made a very balanced character at release. Like she's not broken like Margo was or Ramatra was. I literally see people losing games by Ramatra and then join back into the game. So I'm proud of Blizzard in that regard. I know Overwatch 2 has been seen better times, but they definitely did solid by making this character pretty balanced. Again, another thing, when it comes to like the damage fall off, I was seeing different videos. They were talking about like 40 meters is where her damage and heals kind of drop a bit. And again, I definitely think she's an up close and personal hero when it comes to like, you know, trying to make your presence known with damage or your heals. So you might have to get medium to close range to really get that max potential. But otherwise from that, you know, you could get little picks off on the back line if you're sitting in the back. And again, her little burst heals can really come in clutch for little crucial moments where you need to keep people alive. So just to give a nice little overview to wrap everything up, on a scale of 1 to 10, I definitely give this hero like 7.5, 8. Solid support. I definitely see myself playing her because again, I like the burst style guns, and then it's like she got good mobility. One thing I don't like about BAP is how like immobile he is besides his jumping ability. So I feel like she kind of bridges that gap for me, and then her ult for those push maps will definitely be helpful for me. So solid. again, if you guys have any different opinions or any different experiences, you know I always want to hear you guys' feedback. So leave a comment below. Be sure to leave a like, drop a share. I'm gonna get you guys more videos soon. If you want to see more Overwatch videos, let me know. You know I play this game all the time. So I'm gonna see you guys next time though. Peace out.